I was reading an article, actually. I don't know all the facts on it, so I don't want to get too into it, but my grandma showed me it last year, the 5 poorest cities in Ohio. And the main reason the cities were poor was because of the colleges, and it was like, East Cleveland, Kent, Cleveland as a whole, and then Oberlin was number 4. Out of all the cities in Ohio, Oberlin was number 4 because Oberlin College is sucking so much money out of the community that's just like we're all broke, and like we have money in Oberlin because of the college, but outside the college it's just like we're all broke.
The college owns so much of it, and as far as them, they don't want you to touch nothing they got or don't come nowhere around. Like they drew a line in the city. Me and my boy, we could tell you about that. We've been staying in the city our whole life, and it has affected us.
I've never been caught on campus doing anything that I wasn't supposed to be doing. So.
That age was really difficult because it was like, well, if there's really nothing for us to do, what do we do? And then, we walk around town, we look for things to do, we look for places to explore.
Right.
It's like a beautiful campus, and when you're younger...
This is the bone I have to pick with the whole on-campus, off-campus thing. Oberlin ain't nothing but this big.
When Oberlin campus stretches throughout the whole town, it's kind of hard to stay off college property.
Students can go to the reservoir and hang out.
Yeah.
They can go to Times Square and hang out.
You don't have enough room to wiggle around, you know what I mean? Like Oberlin, it's only so big.
People over here, people over here. It's the trespass list is right in the middle.
Once you are on the trespass list, or even if you're not on the trespass list, walking on campus gets you in trouble.
Keep the town here, the community, and then you got the college over here. Once you cross that line, then that's when the trespass list gets brought up.
That just hurts you because you can't even do what you love.
I've been living here all my life, and for somebody to come here who's only been here for 4 years.
I always thought, like, by the time I came back here when I was 35, like, this whole thing was just about to be Oberlin College campus.
Yeah. How dare you?
Oberlin's so small, but we're divided to one side of it. And there's nothing on that side of town.
I'm the one who's coming into your town.
And for them to claim a certain territory, it's like...
I could be construed as an invader in Oberlin, Ohio.
The college runs Oberlin, and shit, basically I'm not allowed in Oberlin.
I have tons of friends, tons of white friends who have never been asked for their ID by safety and security. It's like...
Any face they recognize, they know you ain't supposed to be there.
Almost like segregation, but it's... I really don't want to say it's a black thing. I really don't.
It is.
I know, but I just...
We went over the Oberlin Wellington Rescue.
It just has so much history.
We were hearing about like how Oberlin was one of the first places to accept black people, one of the first places to accept...
I have a little bit too much faith because I don't want to believe that a college with this much history would do something so terrible.
If I get caught again on the list, then I'm gonna have to do time in jail, which I think is crazy.
That is ludicrous and it's like blatantly disrespectful.
Oh, Oberlin College? They were the first to integrate, blah, blah, blah. That's great, but there aren't that many black people there, are there? Because I don't want my daughter to get hurt.
It's hard to try to talk about class and not talk about race because in Oberlin, the higher class are the white people, usually.
Taught at Oberlin.
Well, class does have something to do with it though because like there are some black people, that do have passes and that are like kind of known on campus that I don't think would be harassed.
I've been kicked out of the library and kicked out of the gym growing up.
The town in itself has a lot of African American history, but like the college, we're not like a part of that at all.
It messes up my record, and that messes with my jobs and my money. So it does a lot for them, and it's pity stuff.
I think there's this big lie out there about like this Oberlin College, this Oberlin town, like this really left-wing like place.
And once you get to about, say, is this your wall?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like for me, like I said, when I was in 6th grade.
12, 13. Phillips Gym for one.
And stop treating you as fair, I guess you could say.
I'm 23 now.
25 now.
Do the math.
Start to label you as a townie, that's what they call us, instead of an actual, community member.
All of the people around me was on a trespassing list. I kind of dodged the list. Like, I just got lucky every time.
Let me see your pass.
There's still a lot of prejudice.
They know you ain't supposed to be there.
Like I don't go to school here.
Checking everybody's ID.
Kept, harassing.
Yeah, I said about 6th grade for me too.
Me and a couple of my friends used to go to the conservatory to record music.
Couldn't go to the gym to play basketball.
It was open, free to anybody that could, well, we thought anybody that can go in.
With the big white security guard always just come in and come right at us like.
But you guys got your passes?
We just seen college students go record.
Security would come up there and
Watch us until we play basketball.
they try to kick us out for no reason.
It's like anything we did.
Next thing you know, security guards coming out.
Slam the ball too hard.
They're like, stop the guys.
Be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
First question, you guys here on break? Like, no, we
I live here.
here.
I grew up 6 blocks that
Right,
way, and I was
cool.
born in that hospital right over
We'll
there.
get walking back that way.
I like to play basketball and work out, and I'm not allowed to do that. And I have to go to Splash Zone, and they don't have free weights.
Gotta pay money to get in the splash zone every time you show up.
It's not the same.
It's like we're Oberlin College and we have nothing to do with everybody else.
And I don't have a license right now, so
We went 13-1. Our 8th grade year we went 14-0. Our coach was taking us. We had to go to Elaria, Lorraine,
Right,
but we still did what we did.
right.
What's his Main Street? Like
Yeah.
over till the east side that would be. It's like all the black people in the town live, and then like from this side over, it's like the college students, the big houses.
Like, I've lived here. How dare I pay taxes here to live here?
Yeah.
And do whatever I want here. You can't tell me where and when I can't walk.
Also, like, I think
Period.
growing up here and then going to the college, you also can't tell me who I can be friends with, pretty much. Like, if I want to have my friends over who
Live here. Like me, for instance.
exactly, I should be able to have them over, whether or not they're on the trespass list. They're my friends. I grew up with them. I should be able to have them over.
And then another issue is
As soon as they come up, man, it's straight rule, get in the car, throwing you up against the car, disrespecting you. And
Speaking of that,
I went to a party not too long ago over on Morgan Street. It was a college party.
You know, it's not just students there, it's people from the town.
I feel like a lot of the college students are just like, scared that, they're gonna get their things taken.
Where, hip hop, rap, that type of music is getting played.
I got a trespassing for that, just going to the party.
We're chilling like people do, and you walk outside and there's 3 SNS cars that just like raced up.
as soon as they get there, they already,
yeah.
there's not much to do. It's a small
I
town.
really love the college students.
That's why
Like,
it's
I
not
made
the
great
college
friendships.
students.
Secondly, this is my friend's house. How are you gonna arrest me on my friend's property?
Just sitting there, I ain't did nothing. I know I'm on the trespass list. The reason I didn't go to the party.
Right.
You feel me?
Rushing into the party to shut it down like it's a violent affair or something.
Singled out in front of everybody.
Not supposed to put their hands on you or anything. They just usually just call the cops.
Everybody looking at you.
I feel this way. They just feel like we're just dumb old townies who didn't make it into Oberlin.
I would also like to be able to feel like I can live in my town without being a criminal.
If they're caught on campus, they can get arrested.
Correct. Catch them doing a crime.
It's not like we're breaking in to take anything.
Not like that.
Simple as that. Simple.
It's not like we're violent people.
I understand if we were causing trouble, but it's not even like that.
Seeing you getting walked up by security. Nobody wants that. To go through that. You just avoid it by not going.
I feel like I have to kind of defend the party from SNS.
Man, he paraded me around like I did. I'm the only one that got handcuffs put on me. And there's college students still on the party, and I'm walking to the car with the handcuffs on me. Everybody looking at me like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can only imagine what was going through their heads.
I talk to Oberlin college students much because I feel like they're afraid of me or just look at me different, like I'm not equal as them or something. But over the past year, I met some really cool college students like Brooklyn. And, what's her name again?
Rashard.
Rashad.
Yeah, you're tutoring fifth graders, but you're treating the person
The
that's
grown
your
adults.
age, a grown ass adult. You're treating them like shit.
So that's what we did. Just didn't go.
Like, we're just savages. Like, we don't have anything. Like, every time we see them, tell them steal your laptop. Like, it's not like that. Like,
Police department has made it for us to be the bad guys.
Could potentially be like the whole defining factor of why like none of this information's ever shared with us.
Yeah.
Makes them afraid of us.
They're like, ooh, don't say it because the black students, the real smart black ones, might find out.
Yeah.
Like,
People mean no harm.
We just trying to have a good time like everybody else, basically. And
Now that I'm not a student anymore, I feel like I'm treated differently.
You know, you would think like Oberlin being so small, they'll try to bring the community in the college to do stuff.
There should be projects between people from the community and people from the college.
Especially with like the musical talent in town and the musical talent at the college, like there could be a lot of collaboration.
Obviously, people are gonna interact like that.
Skull, my friend Mitchell, had a concert up there. He's currently working on music, trying to make it.
Some of those people still couldn't get in because they were on a list from back in 6th grade.
I was on the list and couldn't get in.
People in the town, they're probably into music and things of that nature, so they might have wanted to go.
I was going up there to support him, and they make it hard.
And we always hold it down for old big.
College students can pretty much
Do whatever
roam
they want.
around, do whatever they want on the college campus, on public property.
yeah.
Call it out. Tuesday, Thursday night was $2 movie night and 40 night.
The Apollo's college property too.
That was still when the Apollo wasn't college owned.
Right.
College students were bringing their book bags full of 40s, roll them down, all the glass was broke. Nigel told me he always has to clean it up.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to go to the movies in Oberlin.
Now they can do that. Me and my boys can't go over to the SCO and watch Rec perform. You know what I mean?
Watch one of our friends.
Watch one of our
from
friends
Oberlin.
perform.
Like some people were just going up to the college just to get on the computer because they didn't have a computer at home.
That was some bullshit for real.
Man, I love Oberlin though, man. I swear I love Oberlin. This is a spot that raised me, man. And
It did show me like a lot of diversity.
It helped me become more tolerant.
it's a so unique place, man. Like you can just come here, you can find certain things that you can never find anywhere else.
Also, the problem with Oberlin, if you want to be successful, you have to have
Well,
time to college.
that's
how
why
it
they're
is.
kind of
I was
monopolizing
about to
in
say
their
it's
hamstringing.
monopoly.
I love living in a college town because I like seeing the different diverse people that come in here, and you meet so many different people because every 4 years it's a brand new batch.
It's just been a miscommunication.
You know, there hasn't been like a great like Oberlin riot.
You know, I feel like everything can be handled in a way better
It
situation.
makes me feel like they're just trying to keep us away.
You take all the resources from people. When you only give them a certain amount of things they got to deal with, you know, after a while that gets old.
They could eliminate the stupid list because, like we've said, it creates a division.
If there wasn't a trespassing list period, if you had something where people can actually do around here, it would be less violence around Oberlin. That comes from my heart.
Yeah, and it's just like you walk. It's like it's funny. Like you walk down the street and people look at you weird. Like how people look at you weird. Like who are you? Like I've been here. Who are you? Like this is my town. Like I know it's hard to tell because I'm never around. I'm not allowed around certain places, but this is my town.
When you leave and start your family in New York 20 years from now, I'll still be here
Right.
or around. That's about all I have to say about
Yeah,
that.
I'm pretty much ready out right now.
I don't think I have anything left in the tank.
All right.
Is that off yet?
I want to get my PhD in medical anthropology. Totally.
Totally. My big dream would to be traveling across the world, HIV and AIDS research.
To be able to help people, whether that be physically or whether that be just through my voice, them hearing me say something on the radio or seeing me on TV.
I always wanted to be an actor too, so I guess like ultimate goal that'd be something I like to do that or something in like stand-up comedy or like write a show or something like that.
It makes the prestige of this school into a mockery when you look at how ridiculously simple of a concept it is that they're betraying by having the no trespass list.
Really interesting stuff.
Writing music and being a role model, being an icon. Yes, man, just basically just staying humble, and being true to who I am.
My biggest picture would be
For one, I think that Oberlin College should let some more people from the town go to school there. 'Cause, I mean, if we all come together, I think we could come to an agreement and everything be peaceful.